you need to have hero, victim, and villain clearly established throughout the story. So these three roles are critical in an action story. We always need to know who's the victim, who's the villain, and who's the hero. And this sort of relationship is dynamic, meaning that one person can be the hero one moment and a victim the next, and perhaps the villain. It's playing with these sort of character archetypes throughout is really what makes action so compelling. Now, the hero's object of desire is very clear in an action story. They want to stop the villain and save the victim. Okay. The power divide. The power divide between the hero and the villain is very large. The villain is much more powerful than the hero. So if you have a very slim power divide, it won't work so well because the stakes aren't that high, right? So the power divide establishes the stakes of the story in that when we know that David is facing Goliath, we want to know how in the heck is he going to be able to win that war? So that's why the power divide has to be so high. Another convention is the speech and praise of the villain. So what you'll find in the scene when we go through it is the speech and the praise of the villain doesn't necessarily have to be someone saying, let me tell you about how great this villain is. Instead, it could be very analytical reasoning about their strengths and weaknesses, right? And usually what happens in these sort of setups is you find out that the hero doesn't believe that the villain has any weaknesses, right? So the speech and praise of the villain is very, very important convention.